and I was the bailiff. This was for what was it for?
God, that was
I don't know.
awful.
It doesn't matter. Anyway,
That's all right.
this guy was
Yeah.
playing a lawyer, and he lost his place while we were live for 10 minutes. There was silence, and I was like, wow. And I was really like, you know what? Okay, we're gonna take a brief recess, but I didn't know what I was supposed to do because I was young, and nobody told me like, hey, if he fucks it up, this is how you get him out of it. And this guy, it was like, and the whole room was just like 50 people looking at this guy, and he was mortified. It was ugly. Half Indian, half Chinese. Ugly. Bam.
Alright.
I won't let you go 10 minutes before I say something.
Oh my god.
Maybe
I swear to God, my mind just totally went
But
blank.
not 10.
It's okay.
That was awful.
It happens.
It's like that dream that you have when, you know, you're naked and sitting in a bowl of pudding, or is that just me?
Standing on top of a pyramid in kind of sun god robes with millions of naked women throwing little pickles at you.
That's what your dreams are about, Sandy? Wow.
It's from Real Genius, thank you very much.
That explains.
I'm not hating. I just wanted a better description.
What were they wearing when they were throwing little pickles at
They
you?
were naked and throwing little pickles at you.
Yeah.
Your
Were
mother
they-
puts license plates in your underwear. How do you sit?
Gherkins.
carefully.
Are they McDonald's pickles? I like them.
We like the McDonald's.
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 The
5
McDonald's.
gallon jug of that.
That is right.
Have a
Alright,
McDonald's
so
pickle
let's go into the
sandwich.
story. You got a story?
Wait,
I don't.
wait.
Do you what?
Why not?
It's alright, but. No, I don't have a story right off the top of my head, but.
Right.
Think of a story, man.
Maybe-
Well, okay, but
But
it's...
nobody else did either.
I know.
Well, we need to give you a little bit of background on this subject. The reason why we actually picked this subject is because we were having a business meeting, Brother Q and I. And
We were?
Tuesday.
Oh,
And we were leaving and we stepped outside
I hate it when we have meetings.
and I was like, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful out here. We should go to Supley Park. And that's what started it.
Yep.
And Supley Park, I don't know what is it called now?
Something stupid.
You talking about Duckett's?
Yeah, it's Duckett's now.
T. Howard Duckett?
Right. And it was to those of
Who
us
the hell is T. Howard Duckett?
You should be recording this now.
It We is are.
Recording. Okay.
It's Bob Duckett's father.
Ooh.
Where is the
Wait, he was one of
The end
the
of-
he was one of the mayors, right?
Up at Bond Mill Road.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Of the Los Angeles Duckets.
Yeah.
Natural.
So those
And
of you,
Jennifer can
right?
get
They pronounce it
recreation.
Duque.
Oh.
It's pronounced Fouquet.
So those of you who are listening who don't know what that's
All three of you.
right? And that's in Laurel, Maryland, in West Laurel. And those of us who've been around a while, like we said, we all refer to it as Supley Park. And many things happened at Supley Park. And any of us that was in Laurel and lived in Laurel, went to Laurel High School.
We're
And
not even
surrounding-
doing, just,
surrounding people.
I'm just saying, we're not even doing the intro at this point, just keep going.
Yeah, I figured we already did it. We don't do it again.
No, we're not gonna do it again.
That's why I just started talking.
Okay, so keep talking.
So-
Because I had started over again, so I just wanted to let you know that we had started over again.
That's why I won't fix it post.
Yeah.
We'll fix everything. in
Editing.
post. So, most of us sitting around here have some type of Supley Park story or
No.
thing or
No.
golly in magenta.
That's right. Michelle and I are talking about our
No, we didn't. I didn't. I don't even know where Supley Park is.
It's down
Right
there.
up the road.
Okay.
I'll show you after we get
How in the heck
done.
did you go to Laurel High School, live in Laurel, and not go to Supley Park? I call BS.
I never
Serious?
went. I never went. I never went either.
Yeah.
We hung out in the library hallway.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Under the
Or on
library.
the stairs.
You know what? You guys need to like adjust your little crooked halos, okay? Because I ain't buying it.
Ain't nothing Halo wearing about what we were doing. Just saying.
Yeah, well, we're just reminiscing and thinking about the special things that happened at Supley
Like the
Park.
time I knocked Rob's glass off with my ass. Knocked his glasses off his face with my ass.
Yeah, that was something.
Yes.
Now I'm listening.
That's some Soros.
Sirs.
I
That's
have
source.
I have a painful memory.
What's that?
Pedro Antonio Cobillo.
Ah!
painful memory there, yes.
Oh, yeah, that is painful.
He
That's very
sent him back to Spain and never heard from him again.
Say it ain't so.
Yeah.
He's on Facebook.
Is he?
Oh, no thank you.
Oh, yes.
Oh, maybe I should show him me now, and then he'll be jealous and sad. So,
Maybe. Yeah, maybe you ought to think about that. I
Mhm.
don't remember that dude. But even walking, they just didn't your what class was it that had the Laurel High School whatever a little reunion thing?
That was
89.
89.
89.
Last weekend.
Yeah,
Yep.
and they did this little tour of
Well, we did that too for our 20th.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, mine we were at Savage Mills.
I didn't go to my 20th. I went to my 10th.
But wait,
These people suck. I'm not coming back.
right. we went to our 20. Yeah, we did our. I think it was our 10th. I think it was. We LaFontaine Blue where we had our prom at.
That's what I had our student
Okay,
too.
there it is.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting any sound.
Are you playing with your thing again? We
I'm-
talked about.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to do something,
Oh, I see.
and it's not.
Did you blow on it?
And it's trying to get it to make sound.
Yeah.
You have to. It's finesse, not force. It
Okay.
must be. It must be a good.
Maybe that's what I've been doing wrong all these
That's
years.
what I'm saying. Finesse, not force. Okay.
See, there, now it works.
Well, thank you. Now I'm awake.
Do what I can.
That's all right.
Well, the best thing about Supply was night fishing.
Yes.
Was that the part that we went to by the pool?
It was across the pool. Across. Well, almost.
It's
It's
kind
close-
of.
Yeah, kind of.
across the street and down the road.
Yes, that's where we went. We went there last year.
Hey, hey.
Oh, something part of
Ah, now we're getting.
story.
We were watching the submarine.
Come on, here we go. Tell us
Go
about it.
ahead, go ahead. Come on.
Long,
we,
long
we,
time
we
ago.
went and took a walk. He walked further. I was scared he was going to fall in the water. And said, "Rob, come back! It's dark." And that was about it.
Yeah.
That was a.
No, I think Rob remembers this differently. Wait a minute, let's let Rob tell the story from his perspective.
Yeah, the beautiful part is that it wasn't me. No, that wasn't the same place.
That's not what we're talking about. The pool over by Main Street.
No.
That's Laurel. That was the Laurel City pool.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
but
Laurel
different.
City Pool.
Yeah.
That's down off
That's
Main
off
Street.
216.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
that's where we went to the little park
That's
there.
where we went.
Because I have no idea what
That
people were
place
talking
is a
about.
dump.
No, but it was some interesting. It was kind of cool to wander around out there and look at the
The foliage.
sights and the.
Is that the park by my house?
Yes.
Yes. We were looking at foliage.
Hey, look at the foliage.
Look at the trees.
Look at the water.
Yeah. Okay.
It sounds like a great time. No.
Wait, you were in the woods by y'all's lonesome. And
All
you
by
were-
your onesies.
and looking at the foliage.
Yes.
In the dark?
No, it was getting dark.
It wasn't even getting dark. It was daylight.
It was daylight, but the sun started to go down.
Okay.
And he wandered, and I'm like, "Wow!" And the people in the
You know what? I'm gonna start hiding out in those woods. So the next time they come back, I'm gonna come flying out of those trees.
there was somebody on a canoe, remember? In the water, going.
In the
That
water.
was the one that was there with
Yes,
you.
Robert Charles, we were.
I remember people in the swimming pool.
Yeah, but no, there was a person on a canoe that was going.
Was it
right
canoe in
there.
the swimming pool?
No, definitely.
So anyway,
In Laurel City, you never know.
but that was just last year.
Yeah, that was last year.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah, we didn't do stuff like that when we were young. We
Can you
were
play
A year
Batman?
ago.
We were-
A year ago when we were young.
when we were in high school, we were like two ships that passed in the night.
Yeah, just yeah.
Yeah, no, the story of the Laurel.
Ken and I just kept crashing into each other, so.
That's true.
I see what you did there.
That's true. And that's when I knew
It
What?
was love.
it was love.
Oh dear.
When I crashed into you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I wanted you to keep doing it.
Well, I did, and then you told me to go away.
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
When did I do that?
Sophomore year.
Don't.
Oh.
She's getting ugly now.
It's
Oh, no,
back to
no.
bite
This is
you.
really
I'm
good.
jovial.
Good times,
I'm
good
happy
times.
as
Yeah.
jovial. We're good.
Well, there were reasons,
Yeah, okay.
none of which had anything to do with you.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, she's fine.
Hold a grudge much?
Yeah, right.
I'm good.
We're bitter, not
I'm
bitter.
good.
Listen, I make no secret of the fact that the way I treated Sandy was totally wrong and unfair.
And you're a big boy now. Thank you.
But there were reasons for it.
Yeah, but can I just say that teenage relationships, really?
What's
For
the point
But
of
it's
God and
them?
country.
It should not be basis of a lifetime.
No, absolutely not.
Yes.
Absolutely not. But the problem was that she wasn't the only one, because I hadn't dealt with my own crap.
Right.
You know.
You're not the only one. Ask Rob about the red-haired devil.
Oh, trust me, I know about the
I
redhead
remember
devil.
the red-haired
I met
devil.
her.
We were talking about Henry. Brother Q was giving his story.
Yes.
Michelle, I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Well, we'll come back around to Rob.
Was this a red?
That train
We
track.
got plenty.
Yeah, we got
Rob?
plenty of time.
Rob, was this a redhead devil I was friends with?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't
I
involved
have
with many
pers- I
redheaded
have
devils.
perspective.
Hey, one redheaded devil goes a long way in my world. Just saying.
Yeah, she was terrific.
All right, let's get back to your
Back-
story.
She had her moments.
I'm not taking. I'm
She
not
did.
taking.
I was friends with her too, remember?
Not taking the limelight away from you. Go ahead.
No, I think I'm okay. I'm strangely comfortable with it. Please continue.
Red-headed devil.
You want to do this?
I do.
A long, long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, I met this woman named Michelle Evans. Well, you're an integral part of this story.
No last names,
Uh-oh.
please.
Oh.
You're gonna anger her.
No
Oh,
relation to the
no,
Michelle.
it wasn't Michelle Evans. It was Michelle Stevens. Yeah, that's the ticket.
You're screwed, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not getting laid for a month.
Damn.
That's all right. Don't feel bad.
Another month?
Welcome to my world. What's another month? I can do another month standing on my head.
We're not talking about jail here.
Oh,
So, anyway.
don't be angry.
Yeah, you gotta. I'm all twisted now. You know what? Let's go back to your story.
No, no, no,
And
no.
recollect my thoughts.
Why is my mom's music playing in the background?
This is hers.
The Empress.
She's the empress.
Well, before she was the Empress, she was a very good friend of mine.
Before this evening.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes after this.
Yeah, now it's.
Right.
You've hit the friend zone. Nice.
Okay.
Julian,
This is some pregnant pausing right now, okay?
Who's getting all these pauses
dramatic
pregnant?
effect.
It ain't me. I've been snipped.
Yikes. So, anyway, we were very good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very in love with her.
With her.
With her.
Okay.
That's right.
I think that's nice.
It was nice.
Quite.
Sadly, I was afraid to tell her.
Oh.
Because I was afraid that I'd screw up what we had, even though I wanted more.
This is back in the day, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this
I
was like
was-
last month.
He was a freshman and I was a junior in high school. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we hung out a lot. Hung out with a bunch of people. Always had safe interactions, meaning there was like 10 people around.
Yeah, we didn't travel. We traveled as a gang.
Right.
Alright.
A gaggle. And we moved in together in a locker.
Oh,
And yeah, it was serious.
I
It
see.
was rather serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's commitment.
It is
was-
commitment.
Well,
When you share a locker, it's
Unless you're me, then it's not so much of a commitment.
More of a nuisance.
No, it wasn't a nuisance. Not well. Anyway, back to Rob.
we can go back to you.
We will.
Make up your mind, Woody.
So then the summer vacation came.
Mm-hmm.
We lived really far apart. I lived in one neighborhood and she lived in another neighborhood with a woods that was like, I don't know, 100 yards long and a path. So it was really a hardship to try to see each other.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah. So we talked on the phone sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And Didn't have a lot of interaction over the summer, but I missed her a lot. I really missed her a lot. But right before the end of school that year, she had introduced me to a friend of hers. This is the redheaded devil with no soul.
She had a soul.
Way to go, Michelle.
Every freckle was another soul that she has stolen.
You know what, actually, that's probably just about right. Actually, for this one, probably every freckle was 10 souls that she had stolen. So, I had also been talking to her over that summer, and she was very flirtatious. Said all the right things. And, you know, I was like, yeah, well, she's kind of cool. So anyway, school starts back up. Now, I'm going to let you take over. for a
No, I'm
minute
not.
here.
Who's
No.
breathing into the mic?
I'm talking into the mic.
I know you are.
It's not me.
I'm hearing somebody. I'm hearing somebody's nose.
It's probably his.
All right. No, it's
I've been sick. You have to help me
No,
with this
you-
part of it.
I will go, keep going, and I'll step in when I
No,
need
because now it's you.
to. No, just go. Go.
All right, but the way I'm going to tell this is about the way you told me.
Okay, go.
Who's voting?
Go.
So apparently, okay. First day of school hits, and Michelle had decided that she was going to tell me that she was in love with me too.
really.
Maybe not exactly like that. Maybe it was more like, hey, I can somehow stomach you. Hey, you're pretty fly for a white guy. I don't know. It's something. But she decided that she was like, you know what? Maybe we can do something with this.
And
So
then-
she's on her way to walk over to me, because I'm standing there. And then who comes flying past her about 100 miles an hour? The red-haired devil. And she had a lock on my job like a pit bull.
Did she cock block you?
I guess. Because I had no idea what happened. I'm like, okay, what's going on there? So,
And the next thing you know,
yes, they were together. They were.
oh,
No, because she kissed you. I remember that.
Speaking of high school,
Oh, keep going while you're doing it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. So anyway, Michelle decides to put it back in her pocket for a while and say, you know what, let's see how this plays out. Instead of going over and breaking that bitch in half, like she should have done. So, I ended up having 5 months of my life that I'll never get back.
Was it that long?
Yeah. It was like September to February.
I thought it was longer than that.
Yeah, it seemed like about 10 lifetimes,
Yeah,
really.
she thought the same thing.
Yeah,
I
that's what she
I know
said.
that I know
That's
that
what she
feeling.
said.
Yeah. So, yeah, boy, this is really a good trip down memory lane.
She was he had a horrible influence on him. Ask his mother. Ooh.
Yeah, that was pretty much a life changer there, I think.
Mhm.
It was definitely a game changer, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was,
So how did the date end?
how did the date end?
In other words, what happened to the relationship?
God.
Literal
Oh
Rob.
my God.
who?
What a great time to take a break for Stage Guy.
No. No. Nay, nay. Verily I say unto thee,
I have
nay,
to,
nay.
I have to take a sip for a minute.
He gave her an ultimatum.
Gave her an ultimatum.
Ooh.
Yes, because she had another boyfriend. Actually, she had 2 boyfriends, but
Oh.
2 extra boyfriends.
So she gave an ultimatum to the
No,
ultimatum.
he gave the
Ultimatum.
ultimate. He gave an.
Way to screw up your own joke, stupid.
Ultimatum?
Wow. Thank you. Thank you for holding my hand through that.
An old tomato?
And yes. Wow.
They get mushy.
So she had some things on
She had,
side.
she had a
Yes.
she had a real boyfriend who was in college, and then she had another boyfriend that was the side trick,
The side piece.
the side piece,
Yeah.
and then she had Rob, which was her high school.
How could she even keep that straight?
Wow.
Well, it was real easy
That's
because she
impressive.
was going and spending her weekends with her boyfriend, the one her college boyfriend, and the fact that she fucked his best friend is just
Yes,
part. You know,
that was a
that wasn't
side
really
trick.
a side hustle most of the time. That was just something that happened once or twice. So she was seeing, she would go and spend time with her boyfriend while her his best friend was right there with him the whole time. And like, you know, oh yeah, we're just all hanging out. That's how that worked out. She had done it, but that wasn't an ongoing thing, I don't think. I was her side piece.
Mm.
That's how that worked. So then he caught wind of that, and she was like, Rob, you know, we have to tell everybody that we're not seeing each other anymore. And I was like, you know what? I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. So I think you need to decide what you want. You know, some, you know, older, stronger, richer,
More
better
virile.
looking.
Better
Actually,
looking,
not
more
better looking.
And had a car.
Yeah, well, he was like 19, you know? He was older. I was 15 years old at the time. I was a youngster. And so she said, well, I guess we're going to have to part friends. And I'm like, you think so? How about we part and I'm going to go get that little black woman over there and beat your fucking ass. How about that? Okay, it wasn't quite like that because at that point Michelle's ready to beat my ass. So,
Not that he's bitter.
No, I mean, I actually stopped talking to him for months.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend said, screw you, and we go over there.
You guys angry.
Yeah.
I'll kick you in the nuts.
I can understand that.
We moved places where we sat, we moved everything. We pretty much said, we're done.
Yeah, it was a thing. I really screwed the pooch on that one, so.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And I,
That would
his
seem like
poor-
that
and
would
she
screw
and
you.
he left his poor best friend, you know, poof, he's gone.
Well,
Oh.
Yeah.
you talking about Craig?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, who was the one that introduced us all? Well, introduced me, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and so let that just be a lesson that is just not men that are dull.
Yeah.
Trust me. I'm aware of that.
Because you know, you always hear all the time, well, he did this and he did that.
Of course.
He. And it's like, what?
This does work both ways.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But that always gets forgotten.
Not by all of us. Not by,
Not
all
by
of us.
everybody.
Not by all of us.
But, having said that,
And then,
we've, men in general have been known to do some really effed up things and hurt people who did nothing to deserve it. It's been known to happen.
well, I think it happens across the board, but then when you're talking about teenagers, you
Yeah.
add
yeah.
the hormonal.
Sure. You have the
I
raging
can't,
hormonal
right.
imbalances and all that.
Exactly.
I would not go back unless I know what I know today. And then I would
Absolutely.
be like, whatever, I don't care about you people.
right.
Not a chance.
Yeah.
That
I don't-
definitely, that was a big part of it, because when I was young, 14, and I wanted to have a good relationship, I had no example of what that was. My parents are awful example of what that is.
It's
Yeah.
like,
And I thought that, you know, give in to whatever the whims of whatever, and no, now I'd be like, no, screw that shit, forget it.
Realize that all the people that were really popular
Sorry.
burn out when they're like, you know,
Yeah.
in their 20s, and then they're, you know, old hus when, you know, that's what happens when you're young and you're really popular. All that stuff that you're supposed to do younger, it happens to you when you're 16, and when you're 25, you're like, you know, you're burned out.
Mm-hmm.
You've missed your peak.
yeah, that's fair. And to Sandy's point, yeah, I had a whole bunch in my world that knew what a relationship wasn't supposed to be. Not what it was supposed to be, but what it wasn't supposed to be.
Right.
So you have that conflict going on.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and now they're, kids today.
Your kid, get off my lawn.
That's right. On the electronic leash, they meet, they screw, they're married, they're divorced in 2 weeks.
I would have said 3, but you're right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly
It just, and it's really funny, and I have to say, I am so grateful that the internet was not around and YouTube when I was a teenager. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, well, it took stuff much longer to get through the school. Now it's, you know, straight through the, you know, all the little rumors and, you know,
Because you can just tweet it right out.
Yep. That's true. I mean, you had to rely on word of mouth
Mhm.
then, and
And we thought it spread fast then. Holy crap, I can't even
Mhm.
imagine.
oh yeah,
Now everybody's got a cell phone, even kids 5 years old. got a cell
texting each other.
phone.
Oh yeah, it seems now so primitive, but of course, I mean, we didn't know any better. But you know, it just seemed like, I mean, I guess this is true of any generation of adults in our age group, that we all say the same thing. It just seemed like everything was so much simpler then. Even though, I mean, as a teenager, I mean, you're out of your head. You have no idea, you know, what you're doing, where you're going, what the hell's going on inside you. You're just dealing with all of these chemicals that are running around your body and, you know, making your hog get hard when you're on the school bus with your book bag in your lap, right as you're getting ready to pull into the parking lot. Or was that just me?
Oh no, I've heard stories. Or you're sitting in class.
Well, yeah, but
And that's when the teacher goes, oh yeah, can you come right down the
Yeah.
board? And you're like, oh,
Take
really?
the zero.
nope.
Yeah.
But that happened to me all the time. I'm sitting on the bus and I got my books in my lap, and you're maybe a half mile from the school parking lot, and then little Elvis says, "Good morning. I'm gonna check and see what's going on here." And then you have to get off the bus with your books in with your you know your book bag in front of you, because God forbid. Yeah, exactly. And of course, you know, you were 15, 16, 17 at the time, which meant that, unlike when you're in your 40s, it doesn't go away very fast. You know, unlike now, where, you know, you're right in the middle of, right, and then it's, yeah. So, yeah, and everything is so awkward, and you're trying to find your way and figure everything out, and feeling feelings that you've never had before, didn't know what they were before, and
They still have that now, but it's much worse, just because this is the age of the selfie.
yes,
Everyone's taking their selfies, everyone's trying to put out the perfect image of self, and they are instantly criticized on it on electronics, and then they have to conform to that, and then you throw on top of it the fact that, you know, they have their normal raging teenage hormones and whatever relationships are going on.
well,
So,
with the selfies, can we start by not taking them in the bathroom? Can we start with that? That would be a step in the right direction.
I have no problem taking my selfies on the toilet.
I see.
She's all about the poop and taxes.
I've never taken a selfie. Well, actually I did one yesterday, and that was my first selfie. Thank you. Thank you.
It was a good selfie.
I took a rainy selfie and that was about
It
it.
was a nice selfie.
I hate.
I've taken one.
I don't do selfies.
One rainy selfie in line
I should
for
have
Firefly.
I got enough problems with other people taking my picture, much less taking it myself.
You did another selfie.
Huh?
You did another selfie.
No.
Before they were called selfies, you did. But you sent it to me.
Oh, I guess.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
No, that was different because that was in the mirror, that wasn't a camera thing.
So if it's in the mirror, it's not a selfie?
What
It was just a picture. It wasn't any, because he hadn't seen me in 25 years, that's why. It was more like 20 years.
what were you wearing?
T-shirt? I don't remember, it was mostly the
Sweatshirt.
head up.
Sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt, it was nothing. You have a foul mind.
You
have a foul mouth.
We're only
Go,
coming
go.
on to this.
You're just figuring this out?
Yeah, hello, have you met me?
We turn everything into an innuendo.
You sent me another selfie once.
I don't remember. I don't.
It was a nice one.
Tell us about it.
Remember?
Talk to me about your selfie.
That also wasn't a selfie.
How's that make
Because
you
it
feel?
didn't have the camera thing, because it wasn't the reverse camera thing now. I know exactly what you're talking about, and that was for something else.
What was that for, Michelle?
Yeah,
Oh.
Hey now.
yeah.
I think that was for Suicide Girls, actually.
Oh, that makes
Oh,
three
yeah,
then.
yeah.
Wow.
No, that one, the second one was for Suicide Girls.
We have the
Wait a
green
minute.
goddess selfies over here now. Our own selfie. The
Very
green
nice.
goddess selfies. We're
Very
set.
nice.
Oh, yes, it's very nice.
Yes, we coordinate our ensembles at all
As
times.
you should.
But I mean, it's like when you're, you know, you meet people, and you know, there were people that were just like so painfully shy. They couldn't even look at you, or they couldn't look at other people, and then you have the ones that were like you said, you got the popular crew. I wonder if they have categories now, like we did.
Yes, there's something.
Well, I was
Oh, yeah, that'll be a good
But-
one.
I was really only that way around you, Steph.
Yeah.
That's true. When I first got to know Steph, she was a senior and I was a freshman, and I thought she was just all kinds of smoking hot and sexy and all that. She always wanted to hug me, and I was like, no.
Was it me or was our school particularly John Hughesian?
I don't think that's something that was necessarily unique to us.
No, because I've actually known people that I've gone and talked, because I grew up, I went and worked with different people about our age, a little older and a little younger. They didn't have the really kind of snarky, mean-spirited, mean girl kind of thing going on. I
Really?
think it was, some of them did, but not like our school. Our school was particularly vicious, I think.
There was definitely, now, what made.
Well, I have no frame of reference. I mean,
Right, but what made me laugh about Laurel was the fact that if you lived in West Laurel, you were all that in the backs of Ho-Ho's.
we
okay?
were.
If you lived in West Laurel.
That's right.
Okay, I live between.
Hey, Montpelier was the same way, so don't even try.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. But, and I didn't, because I wasn't born and raised here.
Yes, it was.
I wasn't,
Oh, yes,
yeah,
it was.
I wasn't born and raised here, so I didn't understand. I was just friends with everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, oh, well, they're from, and I'm like, yes, so. And they're like, oh, well, so? I don't see your name or their name. Well, I don't think their name's on the mortgage. I believe that belongs to their parents. So why do I care where you live?
Well, I came here the year before, 6 months before I went to high school. It was the same thing. People are like, where do you live? And I told them where they live, and they're like, oh, that's okay, versus I didn't know.
As long as you don't live in Peasant Run, that'd be fine.
Or
He
Pumpkin
lived-
Hill.
Pumpkin Hill.
Bunkin Hill.
Okay,
I'm not even from here, and I was gonna say Pumpkin Hill.
And where are you from?
Baltimore.
You're up Baltimore way? Did you
Yeah.
guys have the same thing in your?
That was the thing. Our school, everybody lived around our school.
Oh.
Literally within a mile of the school, in any direction.
Are you serious? Wow.
But we did have the cliques.
Oh, did you?
And the funny thing about that is you think that that's just a high school thing, but like when you go to the
No,
reunions, the cliques
Yeah,
are
They're the
still
exact
there.
same.
What is that?
And that's one of the
It's like-
reasons I didn't go to my 20th.
That's
I'm
why-
like, why am I going to go back to a situation where I was unhappy? Why would I go and deal with these people that I don't have to?
It's like
I had fun.
but the difference is at least when you everybody first is coming back together, then it's like, oh hey, it's good to see you. How you been? Man, you look great, or whatever. And then as more and more of them arrive, then it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go now.
They had a separate room. When we had our reunion at the same place that you had yours,
Uh-huh.
you know, they had because we were upstairs and they had different rooms.
Right.
The really popular people were in one room and everybody else was in the other rooms.
Oh, wow.
I'm serious.
Have you been to any of your? Did you go to any of your reunions?
No, that's the weird thing was all the different cliques that we had. I actually fit into every one of them because I had friends in every one of them, and I never went to any of my reunions because I pretty much didn't like any of the people, and I liked like one person out of each group.
Right.
And I thought, why go back to the reunion and talk to the same 6 people?
Well, when we went, I want to say we went to our. It was 20th or 25th. I can't remember now. But the one that last one we went to was at Savage Mills.
Mhm.
And same thing, like you said, they, all of a sudden, the separations of the,
Mhm.
the little clique things,
Yep.
and even though we knew everybody, our clique, I use that term very loosely because we were the band of misfits.
Yeah.
Anybody that didn't really fit anywhere, but we fit everywhere, and we knew people out of everything. The teachers, a lot of the teachers would classify you by who you hung out with. And because they couldn't figure us out, they were like, well, wait a minute, hold on, you don't, wait, okay,
Mhm.
wait. So it's kind of the same thing. So when we went, Band of Misfits got back together, we said, you know what, we talk to each other, we see each other all the time, why are we spending ridiculous amounts of money to do this
Yep.
when it sucks?
The advent of social media has kind of, I think, has made the reunion.
Pointless.
Kind of,
Really
yeah,
is.
null and
And
void.
I don't really need to go. I mean, the people that I want to see, I can contact on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
I was-
get together
I
and
was
do our
just gonna
thing.
say, my 30th is in 2 years,
Right.
and I thought about going to it, but everybody that I was friends with, I'm on Facebook with the exception of a few people. And there's nothing they're gonna tell me that I don't already know.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's a double-edged sword, because it's kind of disappointing. Because you think, hey, I haven't seen this person in 5 years, 10 years, wonder what they're up to, and you don't have that now.
Well, that's true too, but not everybody
Now
is
when
on.
you go, it's like, what did they do this week that hasn't been posted?
Right. Well, but you still have the situation where not everybody is on Facebook, and
That's true.
the thing, don't get me wrong, media, I think this kind of stuff is really wonderful and it's great and you can hang and talk to people and all this kind of stuff. The issue is it should not take the place of a
Real
face-to-face conversation,
interaction.
real interaction. So, I don't know.
Jasper,
Do I?
the dog next door.
Okay, that's what that was. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was these.
Let's take a break and then we'll pick this up when we get back.
Right on.
Good, cause
Jasper's mouth is bigger than he is.
So I actually wanna go to the reunion next year because of the party.
No.
It's a party, come on,
No.
everybody.
It's just so uncomfortable looking